So my best friend was half white, half Chinese. And I think in 4th or 5th grade, for his birthday, because he was playing baseball now, his parents bought him Oakleys. Whoa. And I was like, wait, your parents even know about the brand name of things? That's fucking crazy.
Welcome to another episode of Care for Boys. Today we have Melissa Banos and Nicholas Banos.
Nicholas Cage.
Nicholas Cage. Don't make him my brother.
Doesn't he have brother vibes though, no matter who you are? He has
Yeah.
like such bro vibes.
Even for Tiff?
That's not true.
Ew.
Jeez.
That's not true. We're very sexual, okay? I promise. It's mostly sexual. I start crying.
You are a sex object.
I want to be a sex object. That'd be so cool.
You don't think you are, sir?
I think it's the only thing you are, Joe.
I'm not used as a dildo. Whoa. That would have been real cool.
Whoa. You're more like a fleshlight. Right? Nope. All right.
You guys hear?
I'm more of an ATM.
Oh, okay.
Ew.
That's overdrafted.
Why do you have to be overdrafted? The ATM, the whole machine's overdrafted.
ATM's overdrafted, yeah.
Not the account in the ATM.
Just bankrupt bank.
All right. When you guys hear the phrase "white people culture," what is that?
Oh, yeah, this is good.
Casserole.
Ranch with
Are
everything.
you doing that thing again where you're like, I got it?
There's a lot. There's a lot to cover. Raisins in like any kind of salad, like potato salad.
Oh, you're going there, man? I thought we were going to talk some shit today, dude.
Even just a fruit salad.
Yeah, I start with that.
I thought we were going on a roast fest.
Because you know how like you see the insult a lot where like people clap back and they'll say white people have no culture. That's like such a thing you see online, but obviously there's got to be something.
So this is something.
Salisbury steak, that shit's white culture as hell.
You know how people say that like white people don't season things?
Yeah.
That's true. So legitimately, my in-laws, when they cook, they don't salt things. They put salt on the table so that you can salt it yourself.
Oh, to the level that you want.
Yo.
Yes.
Because I found
I think that's really white people to me.
I found out from Colleen and Steve. They're like, you know those kind of white people that just boil things? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? That's real? What is this? Because whenever I was blessed to go to a white person's house for dinner, you know, I always had bomb food. Mac and cheese, fucking chicken, whatever, right? And
Fucking chicken.
and it's flavored, right? So I didn't know where this existed of like, white people have bland food. They don't do, but...
Have you heard the racist answer to that?
What is it?
It's a joke. Okay. But it says that the people that are complaining that white people have unseasoned food are being served in prisons and public schools.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Well, I can tell you that's not true.
But sometimes like the struggle meals, like I've heard that same phenomenon. Because like when you cook, like
Phenomenon.
yeah, every layer of ingredients that you put on, usually they tell you to season it. So like if you're cooking veggies and you're making like a base, you're supposed to season it. Like you put garlic in there, a little bit of salt, a little pepper, whatever. And then you put veggies, a little salt, a little pepper, and then you kind of layer it as you go because there's flavor that you get along with that. And I feel like sometimes they skip that step and then you lose it.
They skip
it. Yeah, you skip the. If you just only season at the end,
yeah.
it's like the depth of flavor is not as strong. I don't think.
So we're talking about your average white American family, not like Gordon Ramsay or something.
No, 100%.
Okay.
Also, the ability to have like emotional conversations and treating their kids like adults. White people also are very good at that.
That's white culture. That is
very white
that is
culture.
true. They're good at that.
I thought I was like, I didn't know where you're going with white people culture. Was it just food or was it...
Everything, yeah.
I think Joe wants to talk shit, not about how they're cool. I thought we're going on a roast fest.
You have a lot of like, I'm sure.
Complaining is good white culture.
Sending your parents to home.
Yeah, first-hand experience in a lot of it.
But that is a big
Yeah.
one. How you said they treat their kids like adults once they're like of age. They don't suppress like like your mom still treats you like a kid.
Yeah, I'm fucking 41.
See, you sound like you're 13 right now, though.
I'm 41.
I'm going through puberty, I swear.
I swear I'm 40.
How old do they be? Do you have to be to start treating them like an adult?
I think when they're almost like maybe in high school or something. Like it starts pretty young.
When you and your husband talk about like how you guys are gonna like raise the kids and stuff like that. Do you guys kind of bring different things to the table, and do you guys hash it out beforehand, or sometimes you guys debrief after? Like, how do you guys, like, if you guys have opposing thoughts, like you want to do it the Asian way and he wants to do it like the white way?
Do you like doing it the Asian way?
That's the thing is, I think I don't really raise my son like I was raised. That much. There are things that I pull maybe, but
You never have like a fucking shipseki moment.
no.
Oh, okay.
No. No. There is so you know how like it's a common thing for Asian parents to completely financially help their kids, or like if they're living with you, you don't pay rent. Yeah. But the white way is like they pay rent. You know, and that to me that was kind of mind blowing. I feel like that's where we're gonna maybe differ when that time comes.
How old do they start paying rent? Like as soon as they work,
I don't know, but it's like I learned this like later on where it's actually really common for like they pay rent. Maybe not full rent,
Smack
but they
paid
pay
rent.
something.
But like cover the phone bill or internet or something.
You know how I'm with like a indigenous white?
Yeah.
And she was saying like all this shit that people say about white people. She goes, that's just crazy American shit. So I was like, really? Yeah,
That's what we really mean.
That's what we really mean. too.
well, because I mean, yeah, they're white in America, right? But then like
Let's talk about the
After-
indigenous white people.
after I heard from one of the indigenous original whites, she was just saying like, yeah, we're more similar to like Asians and stuff, like in like how they work as a unit in their family structure and they live together and all that stuff. And I was like, she's like, it's very American to be like, all right, you're 18, leave. I was like, because over there, like they have big families, they all live together. And I was like, oh shit. And she goes, Italians are like that too. So it's like Northern Europeans or like, let's say like Irish and all that. They're like that. It's the Catholic whites are like that. But then she's like the Norwegian or like the Scandinavian whites. They're more like American whites, were like isolated and whatever. So I'm like, oh, that's crazy. They have a difference even within.
You know what when I think of white culture, the first thing, even like when I was a little bit younger, what I thought was a dead-on example was the culture they show in White Chicks, the movie. You know, when they go to like the Hamptons?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they have all these like weird like ritual, like the white party, the way they shop, the way they sing like rap shit when no one's around. It's like that whole thing felt the way that I thought it really was. And how like the idea of like a upstate New York neighborhood and it's just silent was like white culture to me. I'm like, just quiet.
The whole like, let me speak to your manager.
Yeah.
Y'all like, what the fuck?
And just like silence everywhere.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in high school, I went to hang out with my white friend and we went out with his family. And the way they would talk to each other, the way he would talk to his mom, he would like curse at her. He would call her a bitch and stuff. Like for real.
What the fuck?
And I just like, obviously that's not all white people, but like, I feel like it's a white thing. Like I've definitely seen that with white kids.
Or calling them by the first name. Yeah. Shut up, Stacy.
Like the way they talk back, you know, to their parents is like, yo, dude, if I ever had like an ounce of like being annoyed or having attitude to my mom or my dad, they would fucking
Even if you didn't say nothing, they would get pissed.
don't talk back. Any little thing, any little gesture. So the fact that this dude was like, whatever, mom, like shut up, mom. Like shit like that. And like it's actually like heated and it's mad awkward. I remember feeling that being like, yo, I've never seen anything like this before.
I also felt like white kids got really relevant Christmas gifts and birthday gifts. Like really relevant to what they wanted. Yeah. I was like, dude, that's very culturally like people want these things. But you get like random ass shit as a kid.
Man, I was getting a fucking onesie at 6 years old and I'm like, I'm already old. Like, I don't want this shit. The fuck you giving me a onesie pajama for?
I remember my best friend was half white, half Chinese. And I think in 4th or 5th grade, for his birthday, because he was playing baseball now, his parents bought him Oakleys. And I was like, wait, your parents even know about the brand name of things? That's fucking crazy. Like they're so invested in your hobby. They know your shit.
I like how knowing Oakley is crazy.
Dude, imagine your dad buying the name brand shit of what you're into. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, you wouldn't know. Also, I realized that I'm like, oh wow, white families put a lot of care into taking family photos.
Yeah, that's a big event.
They do like really elaborate things. Sometimes the quality, they pay a lot of money for like a really good photo with whatever farmhouse denim thing they're doing.
Oh,
like,
Christmas cards is really white culture to me. With the letter where you type out like what they did that year.
Oh, that
like a recap.
Oh, you're supposed to do that?
dude, the first time I
Have you
saw
ever gotten
that,
one of those?
No.
You didn't send them?
It'll be like,
I tripped out when I saw that, yeah.
blank is 9 and he joined baseball
Yeah.
for the first time this year and la 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 la.
it has status updates on every family
Yeah.
member.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that was real.
And at the end, they'd be like, we don't talk about, with the estranged. Because that's what happens in white culture too. Sometimes there's an estranged family member.
In the Asian families, they just cut those pictures.
They're not estranged. They just never existed.
What the fuck?
Oh, you think I'm kidding?
In your husband's family get-togethers, because I feel like for a lot of Asians, if there's multi-generational, usually people chime into the conversation appropriate to like their rank, if you will, right? So like,
You don't speak out of turn.
yeah, like the oldest person has the most authority, can speak as much as they want. Then as you go younger, then you kind of speak less. In your husband's family, if it's like multi-generational, can people just chime in on something, or do they have like that kind of like unspoken pecking order?
I don't think there's a certain.
Or is everyone, if they're an adult, everyone's just an adult?
I think it probably just depends on the family. You know the movie, the TV show, is it Billions?
Yeah, I love that show.
They got pecking order, but that's when it's very clear, like in the family run business, this person's the CEO. So there's dynamics, and it's like, you don't talk to me like that, or like, the oldest is in charge because of this reason, or people think they have equity in something just because they're slightly older than their like sibling or some shit like that. So I mean, it could happen, I'm guessing, but that's, again, I'm referencing a TV show of billionaires.
That is true though. The elder thing is like, if someone older than you is speaking to you in Asian culture, like it don't matter how boring they sound, you have to listen to that shit.
And they can just cut you off, and you're just like, okay, it's their turn.
Exactly. Yeah, you go with it, whatever. But I feel like white people can just shoot the shit freely.
Yeah, excuse me, I was speaking.
Yeah, or they could also just brush each other off, like whenever. So much more casual.
You know what I feel like is the thing in white culture? People like butting into other people's business.
Oh, really?
Whether it be in a good way or a bad way, like looking at somebody else's dog at the dog park, or like talking to, just like schmoozing with other people, or just immediately, being like, hey, like, don't let your kid do that or whatever.
Nah, dude, that's all cultures.
Nah, because I know that when I see like an Asian mom like whack the shit out of her kid, I'm like, ooh, wonder what that kid did. I've seen an Asian person whack the shit out of their kid, and then a white person come out, pull out their phone, and be like, this person's abusing their kid, blah, and do crazy shit. And I'm like, whoa.
You can't do that.
Speaking in America specifically, but it's just kind of like, wait. Like, that, I get, like, maybe you have different rules, but like, that's...
Like, the Asian family won't get involved in another family's shit.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if they see another
Like they're not
kid
going to
get
judge
hit,
how you discipline your kid.
yeah, they'll just stay out of it.
Or they might even go like, good.
No, this is how you do it.
Did your dad ever hit you at the shop in front of customers?
I don't think in front of customers. I think that's bad business. It was more like a look, and then it's like, I'm fucked later.
The look, my mom had a bad look.
Really?
Yeah.
The long way
I
is
had
way
white
worse.
friends though where their parents beat their ass, but it was probably because they were trash.
Oh,
Like it's different.
What a sentence.
it's their fault.
No, because I was thinking about it, right? And then it's like, when you're a kid, you don't know the difference in class.
Yeah.
So like, you go, oh, and when I look back, most of my white friends were kind of like poor. But like I thought they were rich because every single time, a lot of those kids, they had hella cars and stuff like in their backyard and junk. But you think it's treasure.
Yeah, you think it's cool, yeah.
Right? But it's like they're poor hoarders or whatever it is. And then you're like, damn, like, and everyone worked in like as mechanics. So I thought all white people were really good with fixing cars and just being handy and construction. And then like, oh yeah, but when you go to a like a little bit richer neighborhood like Torrance or whatever, and you go to those kids' houses, it feels like TV a little bit, and there's more like manners and shit, and their parents don't beat their ass. But like, I think it's different where the common thing that I saw is they understand how to navigate this world. Like it's their language. And then so like, and then they're like, they like the parents might have a band or something, or like they might do some cool shit and it's normal. But then for us, it's like, oh bro, like, yeah, we're like aliens and shit.
I know what you mean. That's how I felt like going to my friend's house where they do like Halloween or just all the rituals. It's like embedded into their culture. And I feel like I'm like an outsider, like viewing and trying to relearn some sort of language. Yeah. Versus like, I felt like they probably felt the same way if they saw my mom like lighting incense or something. They'd be like, what the fuck is your mom doing?
Or farting at Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
That's relatable. That's for everybody.